After an educational tour at the National Museum of Natural History, we continue our exploration of Manila in Binondo. This time, we'll get to know more about the newly appointed Secretary of the Department of Tourism, Bernadette Romulo-Puyat. The daughter of former senator and diplomat Alberto Romulo and his wife, Lovely Tecson, Secretary Romulo-Puyat is no stranger to politics. Apart from serving as consultant to the presidential management staff during the Arroyo administration, she was also appointed Undersecretary of the Department of Agriculture in 2007.
We're on the Ikot Manila tour, but now that I get quiet time with you, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel when you first heard about your appointment?
I was actually very surprised because when I was in Malacanang,
Yes.
I wasn't called to be appointed. I was called for something else.
Okay.
So we were actually talking about agriculture issues.
Yes.
After that, that's when he offered it. I was actually just surprised that people were so supportive. And we've had a lot of projects already with the Department of Tourism to promote food, culinary
Correct.
tourism. We had
Correct.
Madrid Fusion,
Yes.
and then we had farm tourism. We
Yes.
were working with them to implement the Farm Tourism Development Act.
What are your plans that you kind of want to focus on, as Department of Tourism Secretary?
The first question they always ask me is, what's your slogan?
Yes.
And I always say, I just want to continue with It's More Fun in the
Of course,
Philippines.
why not?
Because other countries, they stick with the slogan. They have it for years.
For years, yeah.
And with us, it always changes when
Correct.
there's a different secretary. So at least we have until 2022. It's More Fun in the Philippines.
Was it a big change for you, like in terms of your day-to-day?
Right now, it's a big change because I'm still getting used to, there's so many things to learn. What I do miss is because when I was in the DA, I would go to a farm every week. So I'd like to think that when everything stabilizes,
Yes.
instead of only farms, I'm able to see all the sites. I'd like to visit one tourist site, one beach, one farm, or something that
Or
we should be
heritage
tourism
site,
heritage
yes,
site at
tourism.
least once a week.
That's
That's why
great.
I'm happy with this Ikot Manila. In the afternoon, if I want to get out of the office, I can just take the LRT
Yeah.
and go around and see the museums, go on a food trip.
As we get to know more about our new tourism secretary, we join Ikot Manila, an initiative from the DOT and the Light Rail Manila Corporation to encourage people to experience the city's culture and heritage.
Berna, you are from a political family.
Yeah.
Did you always want a career in politics?
No, I actually hated it. If you're like me,
Yeah.
we spend our summer vacations campaigning for our fathers. So while all our friends went to beaches, we had to campaign. When I graduated from the UP School of Economics,
Yeah.
I felt that I wanted to teach economics, so I was teaching. And then I realized that it was already public service because UP is a
Correct,
government.
it's a government school.
Yeah.
And teaching is kind of like a public, it's a vocation.
It's a vocation.
Just like a political career. So how did it
I
start?
didn't expect it. It started off, I was asked to work with the Office of the President. First, I was with the Presidential Management Staff. And then I was asked to be the Deputy Cabinet Secretary. And then at that time, the head of the PMS was Arthur Yap. He said, I'm going to be appointed DA Secretary. Why don't you join me?
You're at the beck and call of the president,
Yes.
the government. How do you manage your me time?
I just tried as much as possible. Well, right now it's been 24/7.
Yeah.
Since I was appointed, I've been sleeping 2 hours a day. But every Sunday, ever since my children were young, we have lunch together every Sunday because my son's abroad.
Yeah.
So with my daughter, we have lunch together. So I try as much as possible. Sundays are my me time. I read a lot,
Yeah.
or I watch Netflix, iFlix.
You're in such good shape. Like, how do you keep in shape?
I used to have time to exercise, but eventually I think when everything settles, I'll be able to exercise again. I like running.
Do you follow any diet?
Tried all kinds of diets, but with work, I actually have no time to eat. And now we're going around the food tour, and the food is fantastic.
So good, right?
Oh wow, what's this?
Oh, look at the tofu.
Ang tawag po namin dyan is kutsaya. Kutsaya.
Kutsaya.
Kutsaya.
Yes, vegetable pie. And this one po is hindi siya tofu.
It's all vegetarian. Thank you very much, sir.
So just to wrap it up, I think that, I guess, part of cultural and heritage and even food heritage.
It's so nice to go around Manila, like on a weekend when you don't really have time, like half a day, you enjoy the sights, enjoy the culture. And I really feel that more people should see it the way we're seeing it right now. And what's important is sustainable tourism.
Correct, yeah.
And I really think that we should promote tourism without harming the environment.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting.
It's really a pleasure because you are probably the most solicited woman in the Philippines right now. Thank you so much.
If the Philippines has a lot to offer, so does our new tourism secretary. With her sincere love for the country and natural enthusiasm for our diverse culture, we look forward to finding out why it's more fun in the Philippines.